Hi there and welcome. So today let's talk about Cardo Special Edition Packtalk Black. I received this unit, I bought it already 3 months ago now, or 4 months ago, when it came out. And I must say I'm fairly happy with it that I actually did do the upgrade. I did upgrade from the Cardo Smartpak, which is here, and compared to the Packtalk Special Edition Black. You see there's no change in the design compared to the Packtalk Bold. You can see now basically it's the same unit or the same housing since the Smartpak, but finally in black again. That was one of the reasons why I actually did purchase the new one rather than the Packtalk Bold, because fitting it to a black helmet didn't really fit my need or my taste as well. And that is the reason why I waited that long until Cardo finally released it. And as far as I know, a lot of people have been waiting for the complete black version as well. So that is basically it. And it's awesome. All right, let's talk about the technical facts. Well, to be fairly honest, nothing has basically changed from the inside, from the Packtalk Bold to the Special Edition in black. The same housing, the same unit basically. The main difference is that it's black. The technology, as far as I'm aware, is completely the same. And apart from that, it still fits in all of the from the old housings and everything. Everything still fits. So basically, for me, it was just pop the Smartpak off, pop the Packtalk Black Special Edition on, and everything was working fine. Let's come to another change that actually did happen. In the box, we actually do now get the 45mm speaker sound by JBL, and that is awesome. I did have the 45mm speakers already in my helmet because I did buy them afterwards for my Smartpak, and they are awesome. So basically, I already did have them, so it wasn't a big upgrade for me. But for anyone who doesn't have them until now, and is still using the Smartpak, for example, it is a huge upgrade, definitely. What else has changed, or what else is new? Well, we still have a 3-year warranty. We only have a standard 2-year warranty, but if you register your device with Cardo itself, you get a 3-year warranty. So basically 1 year on top if you register your device. Let's read what says on the back of the packaging. We've got the 45mm speaker sound by JBL. We've got the dynamic mesh communication, which still works fabulous and more than better than ever. Since we were riding, I don't know, for nearly half a day, and a friend of ours, he said, "Yeah, I don't want to take the same route as you guys. I just want to go on the highway and go straight." Afterwards, we met in town again. Well, we didn't see each other, but we heard each other. So we were like, "Hey, okay, listen, who's there?" And so basically, it works fabulous. As soon as you lose the connection, as soon as you come back in, works. It's just amazing. We didn't see each other for the next 5 minutes because we were traffic lights apart, but we were still able to talk, and that was quite fine. And which brings me to my next point, the 1.6 kilometer range or 1 mile range. That's a little bit optimistic. It doesn't work that good all of the time. I mean, if you're out in the open where no other communication or anything interference is around, maybe. But to be brutally honest, I mean, 700 meters is okay. That does work. 1 kilometer still works, but apart from that, it gets a little bit tricky. Still waterproof, and that is one big selling point for me, for example, because Senna, for example, only is water resistant. And since I've been riding in such a heavy rainfall already, that I got completely soaked and everything was completely soaked, and even the roads got blocked because everything was so rainy. I thought, I'd rather go with the device again, which is basically waterproof, because nothing worse than your communication device not working anymore during a ride. We've got the next point is natural voice operation. To be fairly honest, I don't use it because the only thing I basically do is I answer my calls. I don't usually dial a number. Well, that is basically it. I listen to music and talk to the other riders, and that's basically it. Yeah, but the voice that gets transmitted is fairly good. I mean, well, it always depends, you know. Rating something like speakers on YouTube is ridiculous because everyone has its own taste, everyone has its own preferences and everything. So, but for me, it works quite fine in combination with the 45mm speakers. Fabulous. Even the sound is good. Thereon, depending again on your device which you have on your smartphone or on your MP3 player, depending on what kind of equalizer you use and what settings and everything. So that can basically change the entire thing. Yeah. Now let's come to the last part. Would I buy it again? Definitely. The main reason is it is simple. It is simple to use. I've never had a problem with it. Connecting is a little bit tricky, but since we have the app now, it's a lot easier. It's interchangeable, so basically if I ever need to go back to my Smartpak, I can just pop that off, pop the other one on, or just even pop the Packtalk Gold on. This is actually from a friend of mine. I didn't buy that because it's silver. So basically that's the entire thing. Even my wife can hear me clearly when we're riding more than 100 kilometers an hour. Really depends on your bike. I met people that said, yeah, well, listen, the sound quality is shit. I mean, like, yeah, okay, maybe. But see, the thing is, talking about sound quality is always about have you had the right setup? Do you have the right helmet? Was the equalizer set up properly and everything? So a lot of factors come into that. So for my personal opinion, it works great, and I would recommend to buy it ever again. Friends of ours didn't listen to me, and they have the Senna 30K, I believe, and yeah, don't like it because first of all it's too bulky, and second of all you have way too many options in the main menu itself, and that is one of the reasons. It's ease of use, and that's the entire reason. The thing that I do dislike about Cardo is less about the technology, but more about the service, especially the German service. Here in Germany, we apparently have our own service center for Cardo in Munich, the same city where I live in, and the phone number is not connected, which is listed on the website and even was communicated to me over Cardo. The internet, the email address is not working either. So at the end, I found myself connecting to Cardo USA to basically get the information that I needed, because when I lost the QR code for the speakers for my Smartpak, for my second Smartpak. So Cardo, you could fix that. I mean, it's not that difficult. Just rerouted everything to the US or somewhere else. But the Munich one isn't working. Apart from that, I'm fairly happy with it. Still, we've got the mesh communication. We've got still 2 phones and 2 GPS devices. I do not know why you would need 2 phones or 2 GPS devices. I mean, I have 1 phone and 1 GPS device. I mean, that's already a lot. But nevertheless, the radio function is actually something that I'd rather switch off because it just annoys me. Because I never listen to the radio. Way too many people talking about stuff that I don't care. You could connect it up to 15 people. The record that we had it on was, I think, 9 people. We were even able to connect it with another Senna device. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. Not at all. It's just like adding a Bluetooth device, and no, that doesn't work. And another 13 hours of battery life, so that can last your entire day. So when we're on our multi-day trips, actually we only had twice where the battery ran out, and that is basically the one reason why I had to upgrade again, because the battery life started to was reduced so much that it only had another, I think, 7 hours or 6 hours, and we were riding the entire day, and sometimes I forgot just to switch it off in the brakes and stuff like that. So it drained the entire battery. But the good thing is you can actually charge it while using it. So basically we had a power bank up in the top pocket and just connected to the Cardo device, so that was working again as well. Apart from that, yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. If you do have any questions regarding it, leave it in the comments down below. I will answer them. And in that case, thank you and have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye.